So finally, the time is here. You're allowed to talk about it. We get to talk to you about it. We're all so excited. Congratulations.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Beautiful. Just the performances, visually, the costumes.
Yeah.
How does it feel, Ethan, to get to speak to the world about Wicked?
It's so exciting. I don't know. It's so exciting. I've been a fan of Wicked for 20 years, so being a part of it now and being part of like the legacy of Wicked is just like thrilling on its own as kind of a fan. And I'm really excited for people to see it and to get to talk about how much. I don't know. I feel like we're just like having the most fun in a way that's a little crazy.
Yeah, yeah. There's been a few people that keep reminding, like, our faces are the faces of these characters, obviously movie-wise, and it just blows my. It's weird to think about that way, because I don't know, just that it's me, and it's you. I mean everybody, but like it's just wild to be here today, be in this,
and to be in the throne of it, you know.
Yeah,
I know. I mean that's actually my favorite thing to be talking about now, is that when we were on these sets, everything was so realized and beautiful, and I remember thinking, God, I hope there's like behind the scenes footage so that people like can be assured that the Oz head really was real and like moves and like all of these things were just so incredible. Like stunning, and it was like such an amazing world to live in that was hard to explain. So I'm excited that people are starting to see it.
Yeah, it is just visually spectacular.
Yeah.
And Marissa, to bring a new Nessarose, to put your spin on it, and for her to be so different, what was that like when you read the script and you read about her? What did you think? What was your initial reaction?
I think just me bringing, of course, what hasn't been there is just the authenticity of actually being disabled. And what I love in the movie script in particular is just how independent she is and how great she is, and doesn't need to depend on anybody, or doesn't want to depend on anybody, and is free. And also just the little nod and touch on consent and boundaries with people in wheelchairs and not touching mobility devices without asking, and how frustrating it can be. And so I think that's very important to show to the world, so they know to ask. They know to ask, yeah. So that we're the most comfortable. And then just as a whole, in terms of representation and helping others feel seen, or being there for other disabled people to feel seen, is just so important to me.
I can imagine the reaction you're going to get when the public gets to see this movie, and just the feedback you're going to get. That's going to be really emotional for you, just to like bring this awareness and be playing this part.
Yeah.
How excited are you for just to hear people be so thankful and grateful, you know, for you to represent?
It's just, it really does mean the world to me. And I mean, I've seen some of it already, like with young disabled kids getting the doll and holding the doll and seeing themselves, and also non-disabled kids too, to help normalize and know that we're just like you, and to potentially maybe even reach out to a disabled peer and know that you can do that and you should do that, and make friends with people that may just get about the world and go about the world a little bit differently.
And she's also like just so good in the movie.
Yeah,
like, I'm
you
so
really
excited
are.
for people to see how like beautiful Nessa is. And it's really
You
like,
too.
Oh, thanks.
Me too. We love Bach.
We love Bach. Yeah, we love Bach.
Yeah.
What was it like to put your spin on him?
It was, I don't know, it was like a kind of one of those lifelong dreams. I actually auditioned for Bach like 11 years ago or something.
Did you really?
Yeah, and I didn't get it, which is fine and probably the right choice. But I feel like since then I've had it in the back of my mind that this was something that I kind of wanted to do, and I wonder if I would ever get to. And so when the audition for the movie came along, my first thought was, well, I really want to nail this. My second thought was, there's no chance in hell I get it. And then, so I just feel really grateful. And I've been lucky enough to become close friends with the original Bach on Broadway, Chris Fitzgerald. Wow. So I think he's just like the best of the best in everything he does. He's incredible. So to be able to sort of take some of the things that I love about what he built into Bach and to kind of make them my own or inhabit Bach in my own way has been a personally beautiful thing too. Yeah.
What was it like on set with the live performances from Ariana and Cynthia? I can only imagine, but what was that like being around for those moments?
They're just so powerful and locked in.
Yeah.
Like their voices are incredible, and I think we all know that, but I think like the thing that elevated it, at least for me, was how beautifully locked into character they are.
Yeah,
But,
absolutely.
I mean, Johnny too, Dancing Through Life, getting to like see him perform that and dance and do all of that and be up close to these.
And have fun with it too, and seeing them just have so much love and fun with the characters as well was just really, really cool, and just how much emotion they poured into every single lyric and every vocal was so. I felt really lucky to be there.
Those songs are hard to sing.
Yeah.
Like crazy hard to sing, and it doesn't look it, you know, and it never did.
Yeah.
That's, I think, like the beauty of them singing it live too, is it was just part of them.
And Ethan, how special for you to share this with Ariana?
It's been really amazing to be able to see her go through this up close, and I'm just really, really proud of her. I mean, I think we all are.
Yeah.
She's so unbelievable. Cynthia and Ariana together are a duo that is like, you know, gonna be remembered forever.
Yeah, just
so
powerhouse. It's
yeah.
amazing. You're all amazing. It's like, I can't wait to take my daughter. She's 9, so I
it's amazing
can.
that I took my niece for her 9th birthday to see her first Broadway show, and it was wicked, and it was the most like amazing thing. It was the most magical thing to see it through her eyes.
Yeah.
And you know what it means to someone who's 9, and like on that, I don't know. That's beautiful. That's amazing. I'm
Yeah.
excited for your daughter to see it too.
Oh, I know. I can't wait.